Hello friends, welcome to Katart Stencils tutorial video. In this video, I am going to show you how to convert a photo into a simple stencil in this format. As you just saw, the first step is opening the file or creating a new file and pasting the image into it. Copy clipboard and then paste your photo into the newly created file. The first step is blurring the image. Go to filters, blur and apply Gaussian blur. So just check the levels of your blur. Do not overdo it. Just evening out the picture, smoothing out and reducing the details of the image. So in this we have kept the value to 2 and applying it. As you can see now, the picture is a little bit blurred and not too much. The next step is we go to image adjustments and increase the contrast. So you go and increase the contrast to 100%. So as you can see, the picture has broken up into basic colors. Adjust the brightness to reveal maximum details and without compromising on quality, and apply OK to it. As you practice, you will know you can do it several times. Try it. So try various levels and do your own settings. Do OK on it. The next thing you do is select the color darkest next to the black color. So in this case we have the red color, which is the darkest color next to the black, and we'll color this red color into black using paint bucket tool. Select it from the left, select color black, make sure the contagious is off onto the top so that all the black colors in the picture are selected automatically. And the next step you do is select the black colors that you have just made, and using magic wand tool, when you use magic wand tool, make sure the contagious is off again so that all the blacks in this picture are selected at once. Right click on it and do layer via cut. As soon as you do layer via cut, a new layer is formed of the blacks that you have made. This includes the original black plus the red that we have converted to black. So you can see a good image of the picture, that is the stenciled format of that image. The next thing you do is increase the canvas size so that you get margins on all the edges to work on the white margins. So increase the canvas size a little bit on both the sides, and you can now see white edges on all the sides. So, and your black part in the middle of this image. So the next thing you do is making the bridges for the islands. That is, if there are isolated white parts in your image, then you have to connect them with the larger white areas. Otherwise, when you cut the black areas around them, these white areas will also be removed and your stencil quality will be affected, because the white portions will also be printed in black. So carefully choose all the white areas, isolated white areas, that is the islands, and connect them with the outer white areas or the white areas surrounding them, near closest to them. Choose a small brush size from the brush size tool, as I just did, so that you don't get too big islands on the facial features which compromise the quality of your stencil and the printed image. So here I am created some bridges for all the important features. Also, if there are very long continuous black parts, create some bridges to break them down so that your stencil is strong, and that's how you make a good stencil. So this is a perfectly printable and usable stencil design. You can just take a printout of it and cut all the black areas and print them using your basic spray paint or roller or daubing technique. If you are using Katart stenciling finest cutting tool, that is Katart Stencils Pro Kit, then you use another filter, that is filter find edges. The advantage of find edges tool is that you get clear outlines on which you have to run your pen, because our pen is extremely fine. So these lines will give you a good guiding on which you can run your pen and you can cut the stencil easily. So this is how you take a printout. Go to file, print with preview, and do the necessary settings, changing the size and layout of your print. Take a print and cut it using CutArt Stencil Pro, giving you finest details.